Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Sorry, didn't click that button, so you didn't hear those first few words. How many times have we heard that? Have we seen people on the screen saying to us, "You're on mute, we can't hear you"? That I've heard so many times. I'm the one that tends to forget to do that. But sometimes, being an introvert, it's actually quite nice to hide behind the mute button, because you feel you just want to listen and not actually say anything. And for me also, it's the thing of, oh, is what I've got to say really worth anyone listening to? So hiding behind the mute button can be, yeah, a safe place to be. But God's really challenged me on that recently, saying to me, Claire, that's not where I want you to be. I've given you a voice and I've given you words that you need to be speaking into situations, into people's lives, changing atmospheres. And I really feel that that is a word for a lot of people out there. Those of you that are listening right now that are tired, that are weary, and are saying, I actually haven't got anything to give. I just want to tell you about a situation that I found myself back in the summer, when we'd been through quite a lot, and already we'd been for a few months of being in lockdown. I was absolutely exhausted and I felt I didn't have anything else to give. And it was one morning that I just really prayed to God. I said, God, I just haven't got anything to give today, but I know there may be people that you're wanting me to contact or just speak encouragement over today, but I don't feel I have got it in me to do that. And the only way I can do that is if you give me what I need to say to people today. So just bring those people into my path if you want me to. So I was walking in town, those moments when you could walk through town and still go into a shop. And I just remember walking down the high street in Chelmsford, and I saw a lady who is in our church coming towards me. Now, everything in me was saying, right, you could just put your head down and walk by because you don't feel like you've got anything to say today. But I really felt God prompt me saying, no, you need to say hi and have a conversation with this lady. So we had our masks on and we got into a conversation, and it was such a God moment because that lady was going through some really tough stuff. And I offered to pray for her, and for both of us I shared that, it's really tough, isn't it? I shared a bit of myself and the hard times that I'd been through, and we just had this connection together, and God really used that moment. At the end of the conversation, the lady just said to me, God sent you to me today. It's like you're an angel. He sent an angel to me to speak life into me. And that really hit me, because I thought I could have just walked by and not said anything to that lady because I felt I had nothing, absolutely nothing to give. But we both came away from that conversation actually empowered by the conversation we'd have. There was hope that was put into both of us, encouragement put into both of us. And I am so glad I just didn't walk by because I felt too tired to have a conversation with someone. I didn't hide behind that mute button. I let God use me to speak words into that lady's life. And I feel there's a lot of us at the moment that have got to that point. I was talking to my husband Nigel earlier and saying, it just feels like so many people have hit a wall. And in running terms, that's when you get so tired, your body just wants to give up. And I feel like a lot of us are in that position at the moment, and we want to hide behind the mute button because we don't feel we've got anything to give. Well, today I want to encourage you. God has given you words to speak. There's just a hello to somebody, and I say just, it's not just because there's people out there that have no one to say hello to them, and we may be walking past them in the street, and that hello could make their whole day. So I just want to encourage you, if you have hit that wall, let God give you everything you need today to be able to still speak the words he wants you to speak to those around you. Words of encouragement, words of life, words of hope, words of comfort, words of peace. I just pray that, we will not hide behind the mute button, but we will come out and we will let our voices be heard in all the different situations that are before us. Let us be those people that speak hope into a world that feels quite hopeless at the moment. Let us be the people that speak love into a world where there seems to be so much disunity, so much dissatisfaction. Let us be those people that speak words that God's put within our hearts to all those around us. In Isaiah 55:11, it says, "It is the same with my word. I send it out and it produces fruit. It will accomplish all I want it to, and it will prosper everywhere I send it." So I just want to leave those words with you today. Let the words of your mouth be heard. Let God's words be heard into our world, into our homes, into our city, into our towns. Don't stay silent, but let's unmute that mute button tonight. Take care. Miss you all. Bye.